It's time for FIBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan, joined tonight by Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. Tonight, we'll see an outstanding North American matchup between Team USA and Team Canada.
And this is a qualifying game that both teams would love to win and send a message to the rest of the field.
That's true. Advancing is always the goal. But it's nice to strike a little fear into the other teams, isn't it, Brent?
I mean, without a doubt, the level of film review at this session is staggering. So if you can intimidate with an impressive showing, that's an added bonus.
And for the players who ply their trade, Brent, in the NBA, it can be a tough adjustment to FIBA rules. There are some differences.
Well, the rule's not a drastic change, but they can catch you off guard, especially if you're a younger team and you haven't experienced the kind of physicality that this game brings. Still, most NBA players, they adjust their game after one or two competitions.
Down low, here's MP. Rebounded by McCollum.
He's so good at getting to the rim, maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And when it comes to international play, Greg, you hear a lot from NBA players about how different it is.
And it's not just about the rules. It's a much more physical game. Officials aren't as quick to blow the whistle when things get rough inside.
Now, here's MP. Inside. With the second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. MP's got 6.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D, and McCollum with the slam.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
To the inside, here's MP. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. The Canadian national team, Brent, continues to get better and better over the years. You know, we've seen that talent here in FIBA and across the NBA.
Yeah, gone are the days of being able to name one or two Canadian basketball players. We certainly did that with hockey, but this time it is stocked full of NBA caliber talent, 3-level scorers, and a team that can really light you up. This team is exciting. And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that. Now, you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. McCollum passes to Clark. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Nembhard. Good ball movement here by Canada. And a wide open look for McCollum. Hits the three-point bomb. 5 points in the game. And Brent, the one thing about Canada is that they've had the talent over the years, but they haven't always realized their full potential.
I think that's mostly due to the competition, Kevin. FIBA has so many good teams, and it's really tough to go all the way to get the job done and stand on top of that podium. But what I love about watching Canada is that they can beat anyone on any given night, and these young guys believe.
Just 4 to shoot. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Harris. MP outside. Pass to Grimes. Back to MP. Down low. To the middle. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
That's just too easy for MP.
When it comes to NBA players born outside the United States, Greg, Canada has the most all time. That caught me by surprise.
Yeah, for a long time we've had some serious Canadian talent in the league, and it feels like with each passing year we get even more great players from north of the border.
Harris misses. And so McCollum will bring it up for Canada. They trail by 1. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Olynyk, a screen on Maxey. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Carter, the pass to MP, uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 12 in the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And McCollum puts up a deep three, and no good on the last second attempt this time. MP has been leading the charge for USA. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. All right, folks, 1 quarter down, 3 to go, as USA will take on Canada as the FIBA qualifiers continue. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for USA.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Well, Brent, the U.S. has never hurt for perimeter talent, but they had to find a spot for MP on this team, and it looks like they have.
Well, the skill set MP has is such a perfect fit for this Team USA. It gives them something that can't be matched by anybody else that plays his position. This is such a huge win for the U.S. in getting MP involved with this basketball team.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Barrett. Nifty move. Good as the jump shot falls. Barrett's got his first points of the game.
And Barrett's a creative player, a guard who can thrive in pick-and-roll sets.
Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2. Canada trails by 3. Outside, Barrett. Ball against Murray. Back to Barrett. Now Murray. Nothing on the board. There's the triple. Good on the triple. It's all knotted up.
Yeah, Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Out to the right wing. Pass to MP. Paul outside. Back to MP. Paul surveying the floor. Back to MP. USA needs to get off a shot. Here's Smart with the drive. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Over Paul. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And it's Washington missing. And it's Canada's ball. Here's Barrett. And the rejection by MP. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Great focus, MP.
So good to see MP attacking with reckless abandon, just letting his game flow.
Onside, Barrett. To the paint. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw missing, and USA will go for a different look here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Harris comes in for Washington. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Smart. And Maxey subbed in for Chris Paul. Canada also changing it up. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Trey Lyles. And McCollum subbed in for Jamal Murray. There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Maxey. Up it goes, and the USA lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
It's McCollum on the wing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Onside, Barrett. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Barrett's got it all tied up now for Canada. To the inside. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Big flush from MP, a young player looking to make the highlight reel.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Clark. McCollum outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. McCollum's gone 1 of 5 from deep. Clarkson on the wing. It's up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And it's a 5-point USA lead.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Olynyk sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Maxey finds MP.
I mean, how much promise do you see in MP? This young player has so many physical tools that are already there. Now he just has to keep improving.
USA shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good, MP. Canada making a switch here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Murray against Maxey. Murray with it. Still without a basket. Pass to McCollum. With 1 on the clock. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And it's USA with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And here we are back from halftime. Canada versus USA. The FIBA qualifiers getting started back up. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Nembhard, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McCollum. He can't hit that time. Good defense by MP. Pass to Grimes. USA moving the ball around. Maxey passes to MP. Kicks it out to Maxey. In the corner, it's Harris. 6 to shoot. Carter with a screen on Clark. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
USA leading by 4. Pass to Grimes. Here's MP. Good D by McCollum. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Canada. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. It's hauled in by USA. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. 2 points, that one goes.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Maxey.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
For Canada, they've made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And he knocks down the... Here's Sharp. Murray outside. Out to Barrett. Back to Murray. It's hauled in by Harris. Here's Smart. Rebounded by McCollum. McCollum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over Smart. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Canada. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Here we've got the fourth quarter now as the United States and Canada continue to clash in this FIBA qualifier. And Sharp has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. USA trails by 5. MP dishes to Smart. Back to MP. Outside, Smart. Pass to MP. And here's Maxey. Good. Nothing but net. Maxey's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for USA. Down low. Here's Sharp. The shot will not fall. Good defense by MP. Puts the move on. That one's in there. The Canadian lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket for Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Sharp, the pass to Barrett. There's the pick. Shoots it up. Canada with another miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And there's the bucket from MP. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Here's Barrett. Lays it up off the glass. And Canada leads by 1.
Now, one of the keys to Barrett's game is he's got to play tough.
Pass to MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Here's Barrett going inside. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
RJ does such a nice job of just changing speeds out there. And when he does that and picks the right angle, he'll score.
Maxey kicks to MP. USA moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one. Timeout called, Canada. MP really making a difference here.
We gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
And USA making a change here. Grimes is checked in. So Canada going with almost an entirely new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Olynyk comes in for Barrett. McCollum's checked in for Shaedon Sharp. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Jamal Murray. Maxey in the corner. Harris outside. To the middle. Pass to Grimes. Another 3 for USA. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for USA.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
MP outside. Maxey passes to MP. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Canada trails by 5. From deep. They get it back. Olynyk. Hits another look. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Back to MP. What a move, MP!
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Timeout called, Canada. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Gilgeous-Alexander going to celebrate that one.
And now we've got the intentional foul. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. And so they foul intentionally. So it's USA now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Maxey. Off the inbound. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McCollum. Banked in off the glass. .23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. McCollum kicks to Olynyk. Here's the 3. And it's MP with the rebound. And he converts the layup. Buries the long-range jumper. And so the USA takes the win.
Guys, with this USA team, you knew it wasn't going to be a walk in the park against them.